greatest thing I have done in my life is I gave birth to twins at the age of 40. And I don't think you want to know about that. And besides, half of you in the room have given birth, and the other half of you caused it. I remember as a food service director, I really felt like I had made it to the top, right? And I was there in my white pumps and my floral dress, thinking I'd fit in. And the superintendent came to my office, very stern, and said, some people would like to speak with you. So he brought me to his office, and it was this long conference table, and he sat at the head, and across from me were three big, burly guys, and they just kind of stern looking, and I sat down, and they said to me, all your apples are in our urinals. And I thought, oh my gosh, what world did I fall into? And just so you know, I'm a very visual person, and I'm also very literal. So if you ever see me just staring at you, it means I'm trying to catch up. So if somebody says to me, like, oh, the door is ajar, okay, I will picture a jar as a door. And then I'll have a picture, well, that doesn't make sense. I have to have a conversation. And then I realize it means, oh, the door is open. So if I ever stand up here for a little while, I'm just catching up to you, okay? So anyway, I stared at him, and I thought, well, that doesn't make sense. Why is the produce company distributing our apples to baskets? That's a big problem. So then I catch up, right? And I said to the one guy, well, which schools is this happening at? Well, oh, my school. It's happening at my school. Oh, it's happening at one school. Oh. And how many apples did you find in that urinal? Oh, one. We just need to find a problem, right? It's not an apple issue. It's, you know, custodian didn't want to pick up an apple that had been urinated on. And I don't blame him, right? But it's not my problem. So then I thought, I'm going to mess with him a little bit. You know, now I feel comfortable in my pink floral dress sitting there. And I said to him, what kind of apple was it? No comment, right? I always did a pink lady, graduation. What size was it? 138 count? 163 count? Silence. So I just stayed silent. Superintendent gets up. I guess this meeting is over. See you later. So you think you are creative? We've got to definitely think of ourselves as more creative. Not enough of you. So creativity is problem solving. So how many of you solve problems? Well, how many? I think we need more problem solving. The fact is, you are all creative and you are all problem solvers. You are all in a position in your professional career. You are at a certain level. You have solved problems to get here. Nobody handed it to you, correct? So you have solved problems. You have overcome obstacles. Therefore, you are creative. As a change agent, we need to be positive. We need to bring people to the future. So for the people who have lots of experience, it's a little bit harder because we drag that along behind us. And sometimes we have to unlearn what we've learned. And for the new people who are learning, you're in a good place because you don't have to unlearn. But on the other hand, where we need to be is not here and now. We need to be in the future. We are the change agents. Our vision and our focus need to be on the future. Not on, oh, they don't like this whole grain product today. What is their behavior going to be in 10 years and 20 years? That's where we need to be. And so the experienced directors are going to be able to do that a little bit easier because we know about systemic changes and we understand that whole process. So we are all in a good place to do this. We are all in a good place and have skills to think of the future and to be positive and to be that catalyst and to move the whole nation forward into healthier eating patterns. So we'll sit on executive board meetings or on committees and we're like, what a waste of time that was. Nothing got accomplished. No? I think so, because I know at 2 a.m. in the morning, I'll wake up in bed and say, oh my gosh, I remember what that girl said. That makes sense. We can do this. Am I right? How many of you do that? Please say yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, I need to go to the doctor. Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay. 80s, and I lost weight, and I just loved it. And I can't find it anymore, otherwise I'd do it again. There's my excuse. But I love fiber, so here's my little...